Grand Rising all and welcome to my chat room. It is so wonderful to be here with you this AM, whether you're tuning in right now and you're live here with me in chat, or you're coming back and you're rewatching the recorded version of this on my YouTube channel. I'm so graciously grateful for your time, and either way, I'm so appreciative of your energy exchange. Thank you for all of the support of the psychic ministry that you guys are constantly pouring out, and all of the nice, kind things you guys are always sending me. I'm so blessed to have all of you. Without you, I cannot be me, and what I'm doing doesn't matter. So thank you so very much for being here. This will be a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. That means that regardless of which one of those you are in the right place. So let's see what the boss has to say today, all right? All right. How's everybody doing? How y'all doing? 111 on my screen, y'all. What's up, everybody? Grand Rising. 11 on my other screen, y'all. They be playing with the numbers this AM already. Lucky number 13. What's up, Buttercup? I intend you all are doing absolutely fabulous today. That manifestation power in full effect. Start the day knowing you are loved, valued, and favored. There is some sort of action that you're either taking or someone is taking on your behalf to bring justice to a situation. You could be dealing with a Libra. I don't know why they keep showing me this, but and they're making me feel very much like this is the energy that possibly could be present, that they're maybe going to comment on today through the card. But there's like some sort of someone's trying to overpower or like intimidate or something like that. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Y'all, these cards are so big. It's so hard to hold them. This is sealed, everybody. Okay, I told you that you were you had manifestation power in full effect. We have manifest light. Okay. This is the illumination of something that you may be manifesting, or how it's going to be made possible, or something that you've been manifesting for quite some time is literally coming into focus and it's coming into fruition. We have hematite, that is a grounded energy. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, about your balance, your stability, about like monetary gain, and you being able to be lighthearted about a situation. Also, this is like release of heaviness is very much what this energy says. So let's see what else we have today. We also have male power with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. This is pyrite. I'm wearing a piece of pyrite on my person right now. And this is about money. This is about business. This brings you opportunities. This like gravitates money towards you. You become magnetic for money. 13 on my screen, lucky number 13. What's up, Buttercup? This is about making yourself match the frequency of wealth. Okay. All right. Let's see. I have a new setup here, y'all. So this is like, I'm trying to lay these out the way that they'll fit. Okay, we have water energy. We are not in water energy right now. We're currently in a fire energy of Leo, but we just left this energy. And this is about the emotions. This is about the ebbs and flows of money. This is about the process of giving and releasing, okay? When we talk in terms of money and we talk in terms of water, they're very similar. We call it currency, and the water brings in current and back out, and back in. It's a whole like system that is about energetic flow. This is very much about emotions. This is about people in their feels, or how someone feels possibly in regards to a specific situation or about you, or how you're feeling about a situation. There's about to be manifested light on a specific part of like a divine, like part of your journey. You have journey here. There could be twin flame dynamic or a soulmate relationship here because of these two sets of pillars. That is significant. You could be dealing with that, or there's something that is going to be divinely orchestrated that is going to have you go through like a doorway of opportunity. We have evolution. This is your evolutionary process. Okay. This is very much about growth. This is about excelling spiritually and understanding specific lessons and specific reasons as to why certain things happened or why they didn't, or how they played out, or why there's resistance. There's the big, huge energy of resistance with the hangman energy, specifically because we're in Mercury retrograde, and there's a whole bunch of other planets that are in retrograde, which means that the energy is pulling away and it's giving the illusion that the planet is moving backwards. This is for recollection. This is to bring things back around to see if you learned your lesson, or if you're going to fall into the trap of like, oh yeah, let me try that the same way, because that's not going to work. This is very much about your ascension, and about you ascending from a situation that maybe was very difficult. And now you're understanding, maybe it doesn't make it to where it's easier, but you're understanding that how it happened and how you have to respond differently is necessary now. Okay. Let's pull some angelic numerology here to see what the other energies are of today. Getting clarity on a situation, or getting like clarification on how a specific energy is becoming stabilized. Authentication, like authentication of ID or identity, or there's something also where they're like showing me where when people at like a store or a restaurant take like your $100 bill and they like wipe the like marker across it to see if it's real, or like hold it up to the light. It's like authenticating something, or like you're authentic in what it is that you're doing. Somebody or people could have been doubting how it is that you're making your money, or that it's real, or that you're not being funded a different way, or someone could have said that they were funding your lifestyle. It's very much showing that not to be the case. And it's a turn of events here that has to do with, this is sealed by the way, that has to do with how it is that the manifesting of light is shining on how it is that you've accomplished this, or how it is that you're living your life, or what you're able to do that you were not previously, or what you're able to do that this other person or these people cannot. And not like this is like, oh, I can do this and you can't. It's like you're able to do these things, and they may be like, oh, well, I'm helping that person do this, or I'm helping that person do this, and that's why I can't go forward in my life, or whatever it might be. That's turning out not to be the case. And you may be coming back to like you're assisting someone, and without your assistance, it's not possible. So it's not making any sense, because the math is not mathing that if they're funding your lifestyle, or how it is that you're living is because of them. It doesn't make any sense that you're able to do all of these things, but they can't, and you're assisting them with this to make it possible for them to continue to be successful, or whatever it might be. We have take a step. Someone said take a step in the right direction. Okay. We have 535, let go of old beliefs and old belief patterns and that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. Okay. Let's actually put this here. We have self-care, 789, 789 goes in concession. That's not by accident. Practice self-care. Ensure you're getting enough rest and engaging in activities that bring joy into your life. Okay. Somebody is drinking coffee right now, because I can taste like the either vanilla or like hazelnut or like some sort of like sweet caramel, and I can smell the aromatic like coffee beans. It's amazing. It's wonderful, whoever's having their cup of coffee for me right now. We have completion 999, 999. This could have something to do with like an address. This could have something to do with like a PO box. This could have something to do with like numbers on a padlock or something like that. We have release what no longer serves you and prepare to embark on a new chapter filled with opportunities. Okay. Communication is significant, like open communication, or someone is holding back communication, or they're holding something back in like, someone almost made me say ostracizing way. That's not what I meant to say though. I was going to say that someone is like omitting information in the guise of like, it's not lying if I just don't tell you. It's that kind of energy. That's still not being honest, and it's still not truthful. So yeah. As far as that goes, yeah. Spirit sees that as the same thing. Like, yeah, you could have be receiving communication in regards to closure of a situation. Okay. Maybe someone is seeking closure with you. You have beauty. Someone could very much value the beauty you bring to their life, or possibly what you physically like actually look like. Or this is very much that somebody maybe, or a group of somebody's, are jealous of the way that you look, how you do your hair, how you do your makeup, what kind of cologne you wear, what kind of shoes you wear. Like, it's very odd, giving jealous, nasty energy. We have animals, spirit animals. Okay. Your familiars, we have a dove, which signifies peace and protection from the other side. It also signifies possibly a synchronistic link to formal religion like Christianity or Catholicism. We also have an owl, which is my indicator from spirit that someone on the other side is communicating to you through these cards and my channeled message right now. And it also stands for things that are hidden in the dark, or things that are very much full of mysticism, or like where you have to follow your intuitive nudges to find what's necessary. Okay. We have the wolf, or lobo. Someone just said that is alpha-minded thinking. That is leadership. This is divine masculine, because we have divine feminine in her human form here. And then we have a black cat, which is a stroke of good luck. I told you receiving clarity on something. Here this is. Sorry, this is so bright. I apologize. You guys can barely see that. Okay. Receiving clarity on some sort of situation that brings closure, clarity on a situation about your career, climbing the ladder of success in your career. Okay. Sorry, guys, my tablecloth got all messed up. We have forgiveness. Someone could possibly be asking for forgiveness, or you're asking for forgiveness. 13 on my screen, lucky number 13. What's up, Buttercup? There is some sort of significance that this holds, because without it, you can't move forward. And forgiveness is for you, not the other person. Just so you know that. Don't stay stuck in a situation and create stagnancy for yourself because you refuse to move on. But with this is sealed, by the way, everybody, so you can see the deck. My short arms are going to drop these. Okay. You may have some sort of situation that is manifesting light into clarity and bringing you closure of a situation that's weighing very, very heavily on your subconscious. There's confusion here. Like, I don't understand something that transpired. I'm not entirely sure like what happened. But I'm being forced to move on from that. And I've had to evolve from like chasing that energy, because there's very much the dynamic of like someone wanting you to chase them. If you are a divine feminine, you do not chase. You bring to yourself by magnetism, and that's how you manifest. You do not chase as a divine feminine. That is not your energy. And when you are chasing, that energy is divine masculine energy, and that puts you at the opposing side of your duality, and it causes you to have delays, or it causes you to have complications in how you're manifesting things, because everybody has feminine and everybody has masculine energy. That's just the way it is. Even men have feminine energy. That's just what it is. But when you're not operating in what you're divinely supposed to be guided to do, and you're not operating in like your home energy of whether it's divine masculine or divine feminine, and you're switching the roles, it becomes unbalanced, and it creates unbalanced energy in your life, and it creates sometimes stagnancy, or like hangman position, to where you're being flipped upside down and being paused to take a different look or approach to the situation. Okay. All right. Make sure these are in the upright. For those of you that are just entering my chat room, y'all go and get your tickets for my event. It's a live virtual event where you can come and see me and ask your questions. On August 31st, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You guys can get your tickets either through my website, www.thepsychicministry.com, or you can go to Eventbrite and search Awakening the Spirit. It's going to be an amazing course. There are limited spots, and I'm doing a very small launch on that because I don't want it to be super huge. But for every ticket that's purchased, you get a free workbook. There's going to be some sort of communication in regards to something that's going to change how the energy is transpiring in a specific situation in your life, okay? And this right here this card signifies how it is that you create a thought and it goes down to actual physical manifestation. The thought is created up here and goes down in the energetic process to physical manifestation, okay? All right. Now we have the compass. Somebody is operating in their true north energy, their north node energy. The North Star could be significant, or like Aurora Borealis. That could be significant. Like a light show inside of like a club, or a light show in Vegas or something, or like a water show maybe. This is sealed. Okay. This is a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you're interested in getting your own individualized, personalized spiritual guidance via channeled message, you can either book a one-on-one virtual with me, and you can book a virtual session with me and ask your questions or get your channeled message that way. You're more than welcome also to reach out to 720-675-7551, and you can get a channeled check-in through text message. That is 1333 a question, or any 3 4 3333. Okay, 1 second here. Let's see what they got. Okay, this is sealed, y'all. All right, so you're releasing some sort of situation that causes conflict. Someone or people are intentionally trying to keep you in this annoyance energy. They're trying to trigger you. It's very sophomoric, very immature, like lucky number 13. You're releasing this energy. This could be coming from a Virgo, or this could have something to do with a Virgo. It could involve a Virgo, or there is something that is about to be shown to you through illumination, because we have manifesting light on a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn card, okay? We have manifesting light, which means something is being shown to you. And then we have a male power of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This conflict could be because of a male Virgo. This person could be coming to illuminate some sort of information to you, or you are being shown something about this individual that is telling you you need to release them because of this conflict energy. This person or these people that are attached to this energy are purposely and intentionally causing you distraction, causing you discomfort, causing you to be like you have to stand your position and you have to stand up and like defend your position. Okay. There is the need to release this energy. Someone could be coming in and asking you to release a specific situation in which they caused you conflict and they're asking for forgiveness. Okay. An apology could be significant because someone has been causing you all of this turmoil and treachery. You're going to maybe get closure on a situation that is illuminated by a Virgo, or you're receiving information in regards to this person and what you need to release to move forward. Okay. You are this very intellectual, determined, and motivated Knight of Air. This is like part of the no F around crew. 222 on my screen, 111 on my screen. Those numbers are divine, and 2s stand for soulmate or twin flame romantic relationships. You're this energy and you have your sword out and keeping people at a distance because of this energy that they intentionally put you in. Someone intentionally hurt you on purpose and caused you massive discomfort and caused you to have to go internal and go through this process of evolution. And now you've done that, you are releasing whatever that is, and you are taking off and taking flight, and you are ascending faster than what you think you are, is kind of what I got. Because I kind of feel like someone feels like they're stagnant, or that they're not moving, or whatever, or they're not moving fast enough. And that's not the case. And that doesn't seem to be the way that that spirit is seeing it right now. Okay. With this Knight of Air, you're very much in the energy of stay back, and I'm not speaking to you. I'm chilling over here. I'm taking time out for me. I'm resting. I'm relaxing. I am practicing self-care. I am taking care of my responsibilities, but I am in the process of like possibly even healing your nervous system. 22, 22, and another 2. That's 5 2s in a row. There is some sort of like romantic dynamic here that had taken place, or there is some sort of romantic dynamic that is about to take place in your life, and you're moving on from whatever this situation is with the Hermit and the 5 of Wands and all of that energy that puts you here. I feel like you are very understanding. You're a very good, clear communicator, and you communicated your boundaries and your expectations very clearly. And someone wanted to muddle that. So you became this Knight of Swords, and you're not talking about anything unless it's absolutely necessary. Like, I'm not going to put up with your like behavior that you're trying to force my way. I'm not doing that. That's not happening. Okay. You right now are currently in your career or in your energy period. You are currently in the Emperor energy. You are balancing your money very well. You're organized. You may run your own organization. You're in a position of leadership, and you have a lot of structure in your life right now. Okay. And you've worked hard to get that. Like, it didn't just come easy and you're like, oh yeah, I've got structure now all of a sudden overnight. No, it was in spite of this energy constantly coming at you and attacking you and not wanting you to be able to move forward, and wanting you to stay stuck and to engage in some sort of like very combative energy. This could even be like people physically attacking you, and trying to like maybe get you caught up because they wanted to like physically fight you and to get you in trouble. And that energy is what you're releasing. You are the Phoenix rising here. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. And I'm not like, we're not about to box it out. And like, first of all, that's not what queens do. And honey, I just got my nails did. Like, no, like I'm not on that energy and that's not where it's at. Like, no. So, but somebody very much is trying to, like, somebody said bait and switch. Somebody's trying to like bait you into an argument or bait you into taking you out of character intentionally. And they kept doing this over and over again because the wands, it's not the ace of wands. It's not just one, there's five. And there's either five people or they just in fives kept doing something, like they just kept repetitively doing whatever it is, like over and over to try to, and if that didn't work, then they're going to try this. If that didn't work, then they'll try that. If that didn't work, then they'll try that. Then they'll try that. Then they'll do this. It's like they just kept coming up with ways and wasting their time and trying to waste yours. But you're like, somebody could have been like, well, you've only done this. You've only accomplished this. You've only done that. You're only that far. And you're like, yeah, you have the same 24 hours in a day. And what have you done? Like, what are you doing? But you want to sit there and you want to point your fingers at me, or you want to like judge me on what's happening. But what are you doing? Like, I'm just curious, just asking, because if you're going to criticize what I'm doing, I'm just curious what it is that you're doing with your 24 hours. What is that you're doing? You have the Six of Pentacles, charity, generosity, and a windfall of money. This could be coming from your career. And we're definitely talking heavily about coming into real good money stability, because we have the male power of pyrite, and this stands for wealth. This stands for money. This puts you at the vibrational frequency of like earning power. You're climbing the ladder of success here. You are in the Emperor energy and it is manifesting for you as we speak. Okay. Okay. They are, let's see, having me put that over there. They're very particular about where they want these cards. So that's what we're going to do. That's very Virgo energy, like very particular. Like, I want it that way. I want it to look this way. All right, let's get some answers here in regards to this conflict and annoyances of the Five of Wands and the releasing energy. There could be a Leo involved. Listening to your intuition. And we have no need to worry. You're very divinely protected here, very, very heavily. And listening to your intuition only solidifies that protection. Because we have the Five of Wands here, we're going to pull from this deck. Someone tried to stop your ability to manifest. They tried to stop your ideas from being like curated here and to stop it from flowing. They didn't want you to be able to manifest. They wanted it to be difficult for you. They wanted you to be in fear. Maybe they didn't even know that this is how it works, but because you manifest from your nervous system. So if you're in a constant state of fear or depression or anxiety or worry or looking over your shoulder, or people are watching what you're doing and criticizing you and like making you a spectacle of some sort, but they don't want to be judged like that, but they want to do it to you. And so if they're doing that, it makes it hard for you to manifest when your nervous system is in that state. And maybe that's not as like deep as they got, but they knew that if they distracted you, or they kept coming at you, or they kept being cruel to you, it would cause you some sort of emotional delay. And when you're not happy, it's harder to manifest, right? We got second chance, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. Yeah, right here with the forgiveness. Someone wants you to be out of this Knight of Air energy. They want you to be out of the Knight of Swords, and they want you to talk to them. Someone wants a second chance at a situation. You could have given this person lots of chances, and they just keep causing conflict in your life. And you're like, you cause a lot of problems in my life that I didn't ask for, and you do it intentionally. Like, I don't really feel Like that's the energy I want to keep entertaining. You're not showing me different behavior. You could have done a lot of healing here to forgive these people, to be able to move on and to manifest, because you realized that that was keeping your manifestation stuck. You could have done a lot of healing work with water, like near water, going swimming in like natural bodies of water, or maybe you use spiritual baths, or however it is that you're like anointing your water, maybe at home. Whatever is happening here, there seems to be a lot of water involved and clearing of emotions, like releasing of emotions. Yeah, you walked away from something. I told you water. This is the Eight of Cups. This is the energy of you walking away. Like like my closure was the disrespect. I'm not staying around for this. I'm releasing you and whatever nonsense you're trying to put me in. Someone could have walked away from you to cause you the Five of Wands. They intentionally like released the relationship or the situation. And they did it because they wanted to cause you to struggle. They wanted to cause you to slow down and be delayed. They told me to go again, so I will. You have the Knight of Wands and travel. So this has something to do with you receiving important communication, possibly from a male fire sign. We have travel over land. This could be what you're doing. You could be traveling. And remember how I told you earlier, it's like someone was like, oh, I'm funding their lifestyle. 3131 on my screen and 13. Those are mirroring numbers. What's up, Buttercup? What is up, you guys? Amazing. I love spirit. This is like, remember earlier when I said someone could have been saying that they were like funding your life, or that they were paying you to live this way, or like you don't work, or whatever it is. You're traveling like all over the place, or you're going different places and accomplishing different goals or something like that. And it's making it very obvious that that's not the case, that you're waiting around for them, or that you're waiting for them to pay you, or that they're funding any sort of anything. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. And now it's starting to show. You're getting justice in a situation for someone walking away from you and abandoning their responsibilities, or abandoning what they were their end of the bargain. Like they just walked away from you, or they forced you to walk away because they just kept causing conflict. There is some sort of judgment and justice that is coming into a situation that could have to do with a document. You may be receiving communication from a male fire sign in regards to this document. The number 11 is significant because someone sees you as the Empress energy. You now have divine counterparts out here of Emperor and Empress. Someone sees you as like a wish come true, or a dream come true, or like a sweetheart that deserves whatever it is that you're going after. You're receiving the truth about a situation. This is sealed. Someone is coming forward and telling you the truth in regards to a situation that caused you a lot of trouble, sadness, and this is just like straight trauma. This is like someone continually causing situations of trauma for you, like over and over again. This is multiple people. This is not just one person. This is like, there's a main group of focal people that did it, but this is like a whole bunch of people that were either in on it or thought it was funny. Like, that's not the vibes. Hi, y'all. What's up, guys? Grand Rising. How is everybody over here? Hello. Hi. What's up, Red Elephant? How you doing? Oh, thank you so much. I'm so humbled by your kindness. What's up, Will? How you doing? Buenos dias. Yay! I love that. Yes. Wake up feeling blessed, happy, safe, and peaceful, and just be full of gratitude and joy. Grand Rising, Miranda. I love you. Early birdies that's my people. That's my people. I'm up early in the morning. Grand Rising, Evelyn, how are you doing? Oh, thank you. I know my TikTok stream these days is like hit or miss. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Like sometimes it doesn't do what it's supposed to. Grand Rising, Patasha, how are you? Thank you for the synchronicities, Will. Y'all, I could smell your coffee. I don't know if it's yours, Bethany, or if it's yours, Will, but I smell your coffee. Which one of y'all had caramel this morning? Or vanilla? Hi, Tomo. Grand Rising, love. Hello, hello. Grand Rising, everybody. Hi, guys. Sorry, this is super slow over here. Sorry about that. I'm intending it's not messing with my stream, but Grand Rising, guys, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the diamonds. Thank you so much. I'm so humbled by your kindness. Thank you guys for your support of the psychic ministry. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for sharing my content. Thank you, guys. Buenos dias. Hello, Space Island Girl. How you doing? Grand Rising. Thank you, God Starseed, for the follow. Grand Rising to be continued. How are you? Patasha, I just love you, girl. You're just awesome. Period. Hi, 1 in a million. Maybe it's your coffee I smell. Hi, Bethany. Love you. Grand Rising. Thank you, Carrie, for the follow. Hi, Lexi. Love you. Grand Rising. Thank you, Alfredo, for the follow. Grand Rising. Rise and shine, little red. Thank you so much, you guys. That's what you got to know, though, about this whole thing is that it's not about even the people. It's about like the entities that are attached to the people causing this energy on purpose. Like the entities that get attached to those individuals, that's just the vessel they're manipulating. And these people are either weak-willed and allowed it because they have some sort of like substance dependency, or they just have weak will, period, and they care too much about what people think, or they don't have a strong sense of self. Somebody may not like the fact that you're confident in who you are and you know exactly who you are. Like, I know who the hell I am, and you're not telling me what I'm doing, or like you're not telling me anything that is going to make me sway the way that I feel about myself, or morally and ethically what I will and will not do. Like, you're not doing that. It's just not happening. And someone may not have that. Someone may not have like that ability to like grow a spine and like get stern about things and say no and set boundaries, or they want to set boundaries with the wrong people. It's like you're trying to help them, but they're really firm on their boundaries with you. And you're trying to tell them like, yo, this situation is not good for you. Like, you're messing up right now. You be fucking up big time. And I'm trying to tell you that's what you're doing, but they don't want to hear that. They want the yes men. They want the, oh no, it's cool. You're doing great. Here, have another beer, have another cigarette. Like, let's go drink. Let's go do like stuff that's negative and stuff that's going to be in a low vibing frequency. But you're over here like, hey, maybe we could like meditate and like work out and drink some water and have our tea and have like a heartfelt, deep soul conversation. Go for a walk, go in nature, go on a hike. Like, maybe we could do that. And they're like, yeah, no, I'm going to set a firm boundary with that. And I'm going to say no, and I'm going to push you away, and I'm going to go over here and do that. It's like, okay, I'm walking away from that because you want to set boundaries in the wrong place. And okay, like, I'm not here to save you anymore. I realize that's not my job. I can't do that. And I can't love you enough to wake your eyes up for you to figure out that that's what's happening, is that I'm like the realist on your team, and these people are feeding into your addictions and your bad behavior. And because of that, that shows that they are not real. And in fact, they're the fakest shit you could find, because they're trying to feed the inconsistencies. They're trying to feed the instability. They're trying to feed the addiction and the jealousy and the envy and doing anything for money. Somebody here went after a very lavish lifestyle at your expense, possibly. Like this has something massively to do with money. Somebody did some shady shit for money. Like, and that's just facts. Okay. Someone doesn't want you to have a happy family. Someone doesn't want you to be a sweetheart. Someone doesn't want you to be the empress. Like someone doesn't want people to see you as the empress. Threes are significant. 33 is here with empress and the 3 of wands. We have the door to value that wants to come out. And we have Archangel Ariel and Raphael. We have the Seraphim here. The Seraphim are protecting you from this situation. Like whatever that this pain is that these people kept causing you because of their deceit, their jealousy, and their lies, their 7 of Swords energy. They wanted to keep you in indecisive action and keep you financially constrained. I told you that there was like some sort of financial abuse in the energy yesterday. That just came out right now. So obviously that must be the truth because that's the 2nd day in a row that that's come out. We have Healer of the Ages, Jesus. This is about healing a situation, forgiveness. Yeah, I told you someone didn't want you to have a happy family. We have happy family right here. And then we have rest and rejuvenation. Remember, I just told you that you were like, hey, like, let's rest, let's meditate, like, let's like talk about like real life things that like what our goals are and how we can accomplish them. Shit, let's make a vision board to see what we can manifest. And you were like trying to get them in this energy and they're like, yeah, probably not. No, I don't see the value in that. And you're like, okay, all right, go do your thing. This is my journey and this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So if you're not like hip to that or you don't really want to do that, then I'm not going to force you. Like, this is my strategy. Someone had a strategy to take from you. Someone's strategy was to keep you confused and to keep you stuck and to keep you financially constrained so that you were like waiting around for them to help you, or I don't know. Magician in the mirror. Somebody is able to manipulate energies. Somebody could possibly be trying to fix something. And then we have the door to romance and the door to spirit and a man holding a coin. So you have here, you're walking, like you're like, I know for a fact, walking the door to spirit is literally my calling. That's what is my journey. Like my journey is this, and I am absolutely certain about that. Maybe you don't know what the hell you're doing in life, but I do. And I don't have time for the distractions here. I don't have time for the constant conflict and the continued annoyances. So I'm going to set my boundaries, and I am now the Knight of Air. I am going to be firm. I am going to be very exact with my boundaries and give you exact communication on what it is that I expect from you. Otherwise, I'm not speaking to you unless I absolutely have to, because that's just the way that it is. I'm not going to continue to allow you to bring drama into my life intentionally just to sit back and watch and see what happens. I'm not about that, and I'm not going to continue to engage in that. I won't. You have the door to romance and the man holding a coin. You're coming into some sort of romantic endeavor here that is divinely guided for you because someone sees you as a very valuable empress. Okay. They may want to start a family with you, or they may want to blend families with you. Maybe they already have their own children, or maybe they don't, and they just are looking to like step in where someone else stepped out, you know. Archangel Uriel. I also just got that someone could have tried to someone stepped away from the relationship and tried to replace you with like a step parent or something, and that person could not hack it. Like literally. Angel of Balance. This could be your energy. You bring balance to a situation. 33 on my screen. 48 hours. You could have some sort of communication in regards to something that's being balanced out the next 36 to 48 hours. And then we have another Seraphim, Archangel Chamuel. Okay. This is sealed. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. They want me to take those because those two are the only ones that just flipped, so I'll take it. So out of the other deck that I got the second chances out of, someone is extremely stressed and there's a bunch of arguments that are happening here, or this is the energy that they tried to put you in, and now they have nothing but positive memories of you and they want a second chance because they're reminiscing about like how good it was to be in your presence. Okay, let's pull these cards. Egyptian ties could be significant. Sun god Ra. Isis could be significant. Anubis. They're giving me like Cleopatra energy. Cleopatra was like a boss when it came to like ruling her people. She was extremely educated, very smart, very diplomatic, very methodical. A powerhouse like on her own. Someone wanted you to be stuck without being able to make choices. They didn't want you to make your own choices. Yeah, divine order is coming and it fell right on the justice. Something is happening like where you're getting justice for a situation and it's literally going to like put everything in order because that's the way it's like the universe balances its own scales out. Like if you just relax, let go, and like just let the universe do what is necessary and trust that it's always happening for your highest and best good, it will literally bring divine order to anything that is causing you like turbulence in your life. Especially if you're not trying to get your lick back and like not trying to like get revenge or anything like that. It's like let go of control and the universe will rectify it for you. We have following your intuition. And that's why you're so adaptable. That's why you've been so successful because your intuition allows you to have this like amazing, malleable, like adaptability. And you're extremely successful because of it. Another 3, another 4. We have so many 4s and 3s on the board. We have 33, we have 31, we have 3, and we have 3, and we have 3, and then we have 4, then we have 4, then we have 48. Then we have 36. We have 37. We have 8 over here. 2 4s make an 8. 2 3s make a 6. We got a 6 right here. We have a mature man, someone that could have possibly been in bad health or someone that passed away here. This could have something to do with why someone is stressed or like why there was so much miscommunication or something like that. But regardless of what's happening here with the bad health and all of that, someone was wishing bad health on you. I would not do that if I was you. Just saying. But regardless of the 31st of July could be significant as far as the bad health situation. Yeah, you have the Lovers card right here. You have choices here and you have someone that wants to be romantically involved with you. There was like, regardless of like what happened with this whole situation and the bad health, don't get it twisted that these people or this situation was not intentional. It was intentionally causing you the 5 of Wands and keeping you in indecision and to keep you broke. That was intentional. Absolutely, that was intentional. You're about to get closure on a situation because you find out information in regards to that, maybe, possibly. Somebody committed some sort of crime, like stealing, like fraudulent activity, and you're receiving some sort of gift. Somebody could be trying to bring you to their home to give you a gift, or they are discussing with someone a gift that they're trying to give you. Yeah, they want to. Wow. Okay. So just a second. Let me see how they want me to to read these. This is sealed. So someone wants to court you and give you a gift. They want to be romantically involved with you here. This could be a wealthy man that is also in a position of power or like an official person here. You lucky number 13. What's up, Buttercup? This wealthy man is the person who could possibly want to give you a gift, or maybe you come into contact with this wealthy man through business or something like that, and he ends up like courting you, or you're the divine masculine that is trying to court a divine feminine here. And you receive some sort of divine gift because it's what the universe sees as adjudication. And you may be receiving communication from an official person telling you that you're receiving some sort of gift. And that this could leave someone in poverty. I told you someone like was living a lavish lifestyle at your expense. Somebody could find themselves in bad health and impoverished right now because of a situation that I told you was possibly a crime even. Like, I'm not saying that people are out here doing illegal stuff all the time, but this is kind of the energy that's coming because the universe, and you got justice that is bringing divine order to a situation. Like, this is very much about scheming energy. This is scheming right here. That's scheming energy that you're getting adjudication for right now. This is like you getting justice in a situation that is being made fair for you because it was severely unbalanced and unfair. There is a completion of something here that is ending a cycle, and the universe is asking you to take the proper steps to make that happen, or they're pushing someone to take the proper steps to make that happen. This is divinely, literally like a divine orchestrated event on your journey right now. Because of what you've had to endure, the stress you've had to endure, the trauma, the abuse, like the traumatizing events that happened because of these people and because of these events, you've endured so much no one could even understand, like, and even comprehend if you told them. It's like they wouldn't understand. And it's still very real to you. You don't trust these people. You're taking the proper steps to practice self-care. And part of self-care is sometimes forgiveness. Yeah, I told you the universe balances itself out. You have balance. Okay. This is sealed. That's all they have to say. We have creating a new beginning here. Creating something that is like your dreams. You're going after it. You're taking the steps and you're doing so in a balanced fashion. You're creating something that is phenomenal here and you're full of vitality. It's confusing to people how they were wishing bad health on you and you're still so full of vitality, but they're going through some sort of like physical ailment right now, or some sort of mental ailment, or all of it, and they're in bad health. Someone that is a mature man that is possibly older could have been in bad health. Or because that person's in bad health, like other people are in poverty or something, and it's causing like a bunch of stress. It's causing financial constraints. This could be possibly what they were trying to do to you, and now it's like coming back on them in the most like astronomical way on like such a grand scale. It's crazy. You have some sort of situation that is absolutely phenomenal playing out for you right here. We have 22 and 11. 11 times 2 is 22. You are creating something that is full of life and that is full of promise. And someone sees you as this beautiful, like sweet, endearing, like genuine person and genuine energy and like genuine intentions. And that's why you have this door to romance. You have the door to value. Somebody sees you as very, very valuable, like priceless, like irreplaceable. Someone wants to have a happy family with you, or you're creating a happy family because of your gifts, because of what you bring to this world, and because of how you're living your life. You are making this happen for yourself. You are manifesting the money. You're manifesting your dream, like divine partner. You are manifesting everything it is that you desire. And it's because you are in a state of receptivity and you are in the process of taking the steps to implement self-care and make this happen. This is an absolutely wonderful channeled message. This is beautiful. It played out in the most miraculous way. Own this, claim it. I do. This is your life. This is how this is playing out for you. This is absolutely amazing. Under grace and in perfect ways for the good of all and harm to none. This is exactly what's playing out for you right now. All of these blessings are bestowed upon you right now in the most miraculous of ways. Okay, you walk into your promised land now. Everything that's standing in the way is dissolved and moved out of the way. This has been a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you would like your own personalized spiritual guidance via channeled message, reach out to my hotline at 720-675-7551. You can always find that information in the comment section below on my YouTube videos. If you would also like to book your own services for a virtual one-on-one with myself, or to ask your questions through a text message via channeled check-in, you may do that on my website as well. You can also find your event tickets for August 31st, Awakening the Spirit, my live virtual event where you can come and ask me your questions. Okay. That is www.ThePsychicMinistry.com, and you can find all of that information on my website. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so very much for being here. You guys are absolutely beautiful. Have an amazing day. And until next time, I love you. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Bye, y'all. Love you. Bye, guys. Love you. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Be blessed.